Hello, English learners, and welcome. I am so happy you are here with me today. Imagine a comfortable, quiet room. Outside, wind blows softly. Inside, it is warm and safe. A warm cup of tea sits beside you. This is our special place for learning English together. Relax, take a deep breath. Today, first a short story, next listening practice, then vocabulary boost, finally speaking tips. Get comfortable. Let's begin. Let's begin our story. In a small, quiet town, there lived a young man named Alex. Every morning, Alex woke up early, before the sun rose, to start his day in the bakery. He mixed flour, water, and yeast, kneading the dough with strong hands. The smell of fresh bread filled the air as he baked loaves and sweet pastries. Alex greeted his neighbors with a smile as they came in for their morning bread. He knew everyone in town, and they all liked his friendly nature and delicious food. One sunny afternoon, Alex decided to visit his grandmother, who lived on the other side of a beautiful green forest. He wanted to bring her a special gift from his bakery. He carefully packed a basket with fresh bread, sweet pastries, and a jar of homemade strawberry jam. He wrapped everything in a clean cloth and tied it with a ribbon. Before leaving, Alex locked the bakery door and put his small brass key in his pocket. He waved goodbye to his neighbors, who wished him a safe journey. Alex walked through the town square, past the fountain and the flower shop. The sun was warm on his face, and the birds were singing in the trees. As he left the town, the houses became fewer, and the path turned to soft earth. Alex enjoyed the gentle crunch of leaves under his feet and the fresh smell of the forest. He listened to the sound of a small brook and stopped to watch clear water flow over colorful pebbles. The forest was quiet and calm, and Alex felt peaceful. After a short rest, Alex stood up and continued on his way. He thought about his grandmother and how happy she would be to see him. But as he reached into his pocket, his fingers found nothing. The key was gone. Alex's heart began to beat faster. He must have dropped it somewhere along the way. A feeling of panic started to rise in his chest. He took a deep breath and told himself to stay calm. He would have to retrace his steps and look for the key. Alex stood still for a moment, listening to the gentle rustle of leaves and the distant call of a bird. The forest was quiet, but his heart beat quickly. He took a deep breath, trying to calm his nerves, and began to retrace his steps along the narrow, winding path. He carefully walked back the way he had come, scanning the ground for any sign of his lost key. Each step was slow and careful. He watched his feet press into the soft earth, noticing the patterns of fallen leaves and the tiny footprints of animals. Alex looked under ferns, behind rocks, and around tree roots. He gently moved branches aside, careful not to disturb the small insects and snails hiding beneath. The air was cool and smelled of earth and moss. He paused to listen, hoping to hear the faint jingle of metal, but only the soft trickle of a nearby stream reached his ears. A squirrel darted across his path, making him smile for a moment before he remembered his task. The forest, once peaceful, now felt vast and mysterious. Sunlight filtered through the tall trees, casting shifting shadows on the ground. Alex's eyes darted from side to side, searching for any glint of gold among the brown and green. He knelt down to look beneath a fallen log, brushing away damp leaves. His fingers touched something cold and wet, a smooth stone, not the key. He sighed, feeling a little more worried. Alex sat down on a mossy rock, starting to lose hope. He rested his head in his hands, thinking about his grandmother waiting for him. He remembered her warm smile and the smell of fresh bread in her kitchen. He took another deep breath and stood up, determined not to give up. He remembered a spot near the stream where he had stopped to rest earlier. Maybe the key had fallen there. He walked toward the sound of water, stepping over tangled roots and ducking under low branches. Suddenly, his foot slipped on a patch of mud, and he nearly fell, but caught himself just in time. He laughed softly, shaking his head. Just then, he saw a tiny glint near the water's edge, half hidden under a damp leaf. His heart leapt with hope. He knelt down, brushed the leaf aside, and there it was, his small brass key, shining in the sunlight. It was his small brass key. He held it tightly, feeling a wave of relief and gratitude wash over him. Relief washed over him like a warm wave. He smiled, looking up at the sky through the trees. The sunlight felt brighter and the forest seemed friendly again. Alex took a moment to listen to the gentle sounds around him, the bubbling stream, the whisper of wind, the distant chirp of birds. He felt grateful for his patience and for the beauty of the forest. He returned home, unlocked his bakery, and felt proud of his patience and persistence. He knew that sometimes, even when things seem lost, hope and careful searching can bring good results. As Alex settled in, he thought about the lesson he had learned. He promised himself to be more careful, but also to trust his ability to solve problems, step by step. Now let's focus on your listening skills. I will read a part again slowly. Find a comfortable place, take a deep breath, and get ready to listen closely. Let's begin our listening practice. Find a comfortable seat. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Take a deep breath in and out. Relax your shoulders. Don't worry about every word you hear. Instead, focus on the sounds, the rhythm, the melody, how the words flow. Listen to the music of English. Now listen to this sentence from our story. As he walked, Alex felt a sense of peace. The forest was always a tranquil place for him. Listen carefully to the intonation and rhythm. Slowly. As he walked, Alex felt a sense of peace. The forest was always a tranquil place for him. Now repeat after me. As he walked, Alex felt a sense of peace. The forest was always a tranquil place for him. Good job! Now listen for this phrase, the soft crunch of leaves under his feet. Can you hear the steady beat? Listen closely. Slowly, the soft crunch of leaves under his feet. Now you try. Say it with me. The soft crunch of leaves under his feet. Did you notice the rhythm? It helps you understand speakers when they talk quickly. Try to feel the natural flow of the sentence. Let's try another sentence from the story. Listen. But this time his fingers found nothing. His pocket was empty. Slowly, but this time his fingers found nothing. His pocket was empty. Repeat after me. But this time his fingers found nothing. His pocket was empty. Great! Now let's practice active listening. Focus on the stress in each word. Listen. He would have to retrace his steps and look for the key. Emphasizing. He would have to retrace his steps and look for the key. Now you say it. He would have to retrace his steps and look for the key. Remember, it's okay to pause and listen again. You can always rewind and repeat. This is your time to practice. Let's try a longer sentence. Listen. He took a deep breath and told himself to stay calm. He would have to retrace his steps and look for the key. Slowly. He took a deep breath and told himself to stay calm. He would have to retrace his steps and look for the key. Now repeat after me. He took a deep breath and told himself to stay calm. He would have to retrace his steps and look for the key. Excellent! Now let's listen to a short part of the story at normal speed. Try to visualize the scene in your mind. Alex walked through the town square, past the fountain and the flower shop. The sun was warm on his face, and the birds were singing in the trees. Slowly, Alex walked through the town square, past the fountain and the flower shop. The sun was warm on his face, and the birds were singing in the trees. Now repeat after me. Alex walked through the town square, past the fountain and the flower shop. The sun was warm on his face, and the birds were singing in the trees. Wonderful work! Remember, active listening means paying attention to how words sound, not just what they mean. Notice the intonation, the stress, and the pauses. This will help you understand and speak English more naturally. Take a moment to relax. Breathe in and out. You are doing great. Enjoy the process of learning. When you are ready, we can move on to some useful words from the story. Press play when you feel comfortable to continue. Great work with the listening practice. Now let's enrich our vocabulary together. Learning new words helps you understand and speak English better. Our first word is pastries. Pastries are sweet-baked foods like croissants or small cakes. Repeat after me, pastries. Example, Alex baked delicious pastries every morning. Can you make a sentence with pastries? Next, dense. A dense forest has many trees close together. Repeat, dense. Example, Alex walked through a dense forest. Try to say dense forest. Tranquil means calm, quiet, and peaceful. Repeat, tranquil. Example, the forest was tranquil and beautiful. Can you use tranquil in a sentence? Frantically means hurried, in a panic. He checked his pockets frantically. Repeat, frantically. Example, he looked for his key frantically. Try to say frantically. Retrace means to go back the same way you came. Repeat, retrace. Example, Alex had to retrace his steps to find the key. Can you use retrace in your own sentence? Scanning means looking carefully and quickly for a detail. Repeat, scanning. Example, he was scanning the ground for his key. Try to say scanning. A glint is a small flash of light. This helped Alex notice the key. Repeat, glint. Example, he saw a glint of gold in the grass. Can you use glint in a sentence? Relief is the feeling of happiness when something worrying is over. Repeat, relief. Example, he felt relief when he found the key. Try to say relief. Let's learn a few more helpful words from our story. Basket. A basket is a container for carrying things. Repeat, basket. Example, Alex packed a basket with treats for his grandmother. Ribbon. A ribbon is a long, thin piece of cloth used for tying or decorating. Repeat, ribbon. Example, he tied the basket with a red ribbon. Gratitude. Gratitude means feeling thankful. Repeat, gratitude. Example, Alex felt gratitude for the beautiful forest. Journey. A journey is a trip from one place to another. Repeat, journey. Example, Alex began his journey through the forest. Now let's practice together. I will say a word and you repeat it. Ready? Pastries. Dense, tranquil. Frantically. Retrace. Scanning. Glint. Relief. Basket. Ribbon. Gratitude. Journey. Repeat each word after me. Try making your own sentences with these words. Speaking helps you remember new vocabulary. Tip: write new words in a notebook. Use them in your daily life. The more you use a word, the easier it is to remember. Remember, learn a few words at a time. Practice often. You are doing great. Next, speaking tips to help you sound more natural. Now we'll practice linking, rhythm, and intonation. Alex was a baker. Say it with me. Alex was a baker. He packed a basket with fresh bread. He packed basket, fresh, bread. His pocket was empty. It was his small brass key. Now we'll do a listen and repeat. I will say a sentence. You repeat after me. Alex was a baker. He followed a familiar path. His pocket was empty. It was his small brass key. Wonderful. Keep practicing. Linking, rhythm, and intonation will improve with time. Let's practice linking words together. In English, words often connect, making speech sound smooth. For example, I want to eat it becomes I want to eat it. Try saying it with me. I want to eat it. Now you try. Repeat after me. I want to eat it. Great. Notice how the words flow together. Let's try another. Could you help me becomes could you help me? Listen. Could you help me? Now say it with me. Could you help me? Excellent. Linking helps you sound more natural. Now let's focus on rhythm. English has a beat, like music. Listen. I went to the market yesterday. Hear the rhythm? Try clapping or tapping as you say it. Let's practice together. Say, I went to the market yesterday. Good. Try to feel the strong and weak beats in the sentence. Now let's work on intonation. Intonation is the rise and fall of your voice. It shows feeling and meaning. Listen. Are you coming? The voice goes up at the end. Try it. Are you coming? Now try a statement. I am coming. The voice falls at the end. Say it with me. I am coming. Well done. Let's practice some more sentences. Listen and repeat. She likes chocolate. Do you like chocolate? Notice the difference in intonation. Try saying these sentences with different feelings. Happy. I found my key. Surprised. I found my key. Practice with your own voice. Now let's do a pronunciation drill. Listen. Bread and butter. The and is often reduced. bread and butter. Try it, bread and butter. Let's try another. Cup of tea becomes cup of tea. Say it with me, cup of tea. Great job! Remember, practice makes progress. Try recording your voice and listening back. Notice your linking, rhythm, and intonation. You can use your phone or a language app. Try practicing with a friend or in front of a mirror. Speaking out loud helps you remember and feel more confident. Let's do a quick challenge. I will say a sentence. You repeat it, then try to change the feeling. Ready? It's a beautiful day. Now say it as if you are excited. Now say it as if you are tired. Well done. Keep practicing these drills every day. The more you speak, the more natural you will sound. Remember, mistakes are part of learning. Be patient and kind to yourself. Before we finish, let's review. Linking, connect your words. Rhythm, feel the beat. Intonation, let your voice rise and fall. Practice these every day for clear, natural English. You are making wonderful progress. Keep practicing, and soon you will feel more confident speaking English. I am proud of you. You've done so well today. Here's a simple daily routine, 15 to 20 minutes. First listen, then learn 1 or 2 words, then speak for 5 minutes. A little every day is better than lots sometimes. Consistency is the key. Be kind to yourself. Celebrate small wins. Stay curious and patient. Practice daily to improve your English fluency.